from IELTS Base Camp. I hope your day is going well. I want to begin today's video with looking at two often confused verbs. And one of them is the verb to lose, and the other one is to loose. And these words are often used wrongly or interchangeably or with the wrong spelling. Now, if you lose interest in something, or you lose your way, or you lose your keys, the spelling is L-O-Z-E. And you would have lost your keys in the past tense, or you would have lost your way. However, if you hear a burglar in the night, you might loose your dog to explore the situation. And that's L-O-O-S-E. And whether you caught the burglar or not, in the past tense, you would have said that you had loosed your dog. So again, the first verb, lose, is L-O-S-E, and its past tense is lost, L-O-S-T. If you loose the dog, that's L-O-O-S-E, and in the past tense, it's loosed. So you could lose your tie, which means you can't find it, or you could loose or loosen your tie on a hot day. Similarly, you could carry some loose change in your pocket and then proceed to lose it. Be careful of those two verbs. Now, I've been asked for a comment on the use of such grammar correcting softwares as Grammarly. Well, I'm sure that Grammarly is a wonderful thing, and I know plenty of educational institutes that use it, and I'm sure there's many corporate concerns out there that use Grammarly. But is it good or bad? Well, that's rather like asking me, is a gun good or bad? And of course, it's not about the gun, is it? It depends on the person who's using it and what the purpose of using it is. So it is with these sentence correcting softwares. If you can use it to help you learn, to correct your work after you've done it, to take time and look at those corrections and assimilate them and to make progress, then obviously very good. But if you use them as a crutch and you're continually using them to check your work as you go, that's not such a good thing, because you're not using it as a learning tool. You're using it really as an on-the-go quick correction method. So use them with discretion and they will be of benefit to you. Please remember that in the IELTS test, or indeed any other assessments carried out under examination conditions, it is you and your pen. I guess soon it will be you and your computer, but for the most part these assessments are you and your pen. So, in these days when we've all learned to type quickly, when we've all learned to use our thumbs on the SMS and on our mobile phones, we seem to have forgotten the wonderful art of good handwriting. And I'm not talking of a calligraphic standard here. Many of us can't aspire to that. But certainly we should be able to produce a clear set of sentences in good handwriting. You need to do that. I've marked a lot of examinations in my time, and there is nothing worse than an illegible script. The marker has 100 of those at his left-hand side that he has to go through, and he is not going to spend too long trying to decipher the hieroglyphics that you've put on the page. Do you think your handwriting is clear? Well, it might be to you. We all know our own handwriting, but test it. Please copy out a passage from a newspaper or from a book at your normal speed. Ask your friend to read it out loud, so he's reading at a normal pace, and you might be surprised. There may be words he doesn't understand, there may be words he can't see, and maybe the whole thing sounds either clumsy or it doesn't sound at all because it's illegible. Do check this. And while on the subject of using our mobile phone to communicate, we use a lot of slang and we use a lot of abbreviations. In my old-fashioned way, if I get a WhatsApp message from, say, an ex-student, I'm often a little bit confused by all these abbreviations that I'm sure the younger generation are very familiar with. But writing in abbreviations, writing in slang, and writing with bad spelling, which is commonplace on the phone, has no place in an IELTS assessment. Please, good handwriting, good spelling, good syntax, good grammar. Strive for the best and you'll do well. Thank you very much for being with me today at IELTS Base Camp. This is Lawrence Frey signing off. See you in the next video.